I am Mily. As we all know, in the present-day world, more and more people are trying to outcompete each other in every aspect of their daily life. You know, they never think they're good enough. And there's even a popular word in Chinese describing how fierce the competitions are, which is called 内卷. Recently, the COVID-19 pandemic brought about a period of tremendous changes in our daily lives. Thus, we've been forced to adapt, forced to cope with the change. So now, I want to share with you how I've learned to cope with my own stress and how I've learned to shake my worries off. First, a show of hands. How many of you have ever felt under pressure before? Yeah, I see many hands. I guess basically all of you. And guess what? I am feeling under a lot of pressure right now. But being under pressure is such a normal phenomenon. Homework, competitions, drafts, subjects, all kinds of events. I can go on and on for a day or two. What's more, according to mentalhealth.org.uk, 74% of the people in the whole world feel themselves under pressure, while others may feel similar things, such as depression or disappointment. However, as I said, pressure is such a normal phenomenon. How can we cope with it? How can we deal with it? How can we shake the worries from it off? The answer lies in 3 bullet points. I want to share with you some of my own insights and hope this will make a difference in your lives as well. For starters, we need to adapt to changes in our daily lives. As a result, when stress comes, we don't need to worry because we already adapted to it and can shake all the worries from this pressure off. It turns out that many of us today feel themselves under a constant pressure or a constant state of emergency. You know, when trouble stares us in the face. However, as you may guess, when it stares us in the face, we cannot escape, but only lose this round of the game, and pressure beats us. Let me give you an example of what I've been through. My teacher once told us, we will have an exam 1 month from now on. So the next 4 weeks or so before the exam, the time I spent on revising was low, very low, minimal. I was very happy, a free little bird. I was like, okay, I got this, no need to hurry. 2 weeks before the exam. Woohoo! I still have time, don't I? 1 week before the exam. Oh my God, 1 week left and nothing done? I have to work now. It is this time that you see me suddenly feeling a lot of pressure. And 1 day before the exam, well, guess what? Things were all coming to a boil. I stayed up late, even till midnight. I was definitely going crazy and exploding. That is time you see me starts to suddenly have a nervous breakdown. So, do you see how being under pressure had a tremendous impact on me? Or rather, I went from completely carefree to suddenly feeling under a lot of stress. And that's what I meant by it stares us in the face. And that's why we need to adapt to that level of pressure right from the beginning. Trust me, it is totally different because it is a long-term change of attitude. Look, if you adapt well, it'll be like this. Pressure will slowly rise and will also slowly adapt to the circumstances. Here's another pro tip. Try and see things in a different perspective or in a new light. Try and think of stress as both your friend and your enemy. Some people may say, friend and enemy? They're totally contradictory. However, they're actually not. Because in our daily life, friends always race and work hard together in order to reach their common goals. Today, my topic is shake it off. And I mean, shaking the troubles that pressure brings us off, not shaking pressure itself off. Because remember, pressure itself is inevitable anyway. So what we need to do is try to cope with it and learn to shake the troubles that it brings us off. In Chinese, this strategy of seeing pressure as both your friend and enemy is called 反派学习法, which basically means creating an enemy to turn your anger and pressure to motivation and energy. I once put a sticky note on my desk saying, "You can't memorize 100 words a day at all," which got me very angry. Afterwards, I turned my anger to my productivity because I made it my goal to recite as many words as I could. Because every time I see the sticky note, I would go like, "What is this?" And the words on the sticky note imprinted into my mind. So I tried very hard to prove that I could achieve my goal and win this little but provocative sticky note. Trust me, this little piece of paper may even save your life and can definitely shake all your worries off. Finally, by radically changing our perspective, we can find that being under pressure is actually quite exciting and beneficial to us. Imagine if you and the people around you don't even experience the feeling of under pressure. That would be so boring indeed, with no motivation every day and living a life without any objectives and goals. Then think in another perspective. We all need to be glad that we're lucky to have pressure, because that is the thing that keeps us moving forward. That is the thing that always stops us from squandering our precious time. So I guess just shake all your worries off. Think about this point every time when you're facing some difficulties or challenges, because all you need to do is embracing them. Last but not least, I want to share with you a little but very effective exercise. Hope this can shake your worries and let go of your unhappy emotions. So, here it goes. I will do it once, and the second time, I will ask you to follow me. Is this okay? Okay, here it goes. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it off. Okay, then it's the second time, and it's our turn. You don't need to stand. Just stay in your seat and do it with your hands. Ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it off. Great job. I am Mily. Thank you for listening.